Yes, born ready people. Welcome back to another edition of the returning Stats, Facts, and Vibes podcast, brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note. And I'm with not even the man of the moment, the man of the hour, just one of the GOAT content creators out here. Man like Bainsy, aka Statman Bains, is back in the building. Like I said, Stats, Facts, and Vibes is back. What are you telling me, Bainsy? You good?
I feel like we haven't done one of these in time,
Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Now we did one Monday.
Yeah, I know, but like you see your intros,
Yeah.
when you say the full thing.
Because you don't respect the show. Yeah, well,
I just can't do intros. I'm just like, yeah, we're back in it.
This guy, you know. How's Ronaldo your guy, yeah? And you can't do intros from. How would Ronaldo feel about that?
Ronaldo wasn't your Abby before we went live, by the way.
Oh, no, actually it was, It was this.
He switched it.
Somebody else.
He legit switched it.
This is turning into Cristiano defensive stream, I can already tell.
Yeah, it was this. I actually like this,
That was much better.
I can't like, you know what it is? You see these jackets? These jackets are so clean, but they're already sold out.
Yeah, they cold. They are. But as you know, people
go to Old Trafford and steal one, fam. You'll be all right.
Listen, Ronaldo, if you're watching, send me one. £110 for this,
Ronaldo, if you're watching. And of course, joining us on this show, regular resident of Sarcasm City TV. You can catch him on Q&As, NBA watch-alongs, Premier League watch-alongs, courtside commentary, ballers at the bridge. The list goes on and on and on. Man like Petros, a.k.a. Peter, is in the building. What are you telling me, Peter? You good?
I'm good, bro. Chat, I will not be on Ballers at the Bridge again today. I know this is my show, and I know I'm supposed to be on it, but there's no fucking games tomorrow, and there's nothing really to talk about. So I'm going to go train my team. It's good to be back. Statman, it's good to see you. Lawless, it's good to see you. Fresh off the Lakers L. Yeah. And hopefully we'll get to enjoy another one later.
The Lakers getting beat is always the best on this channel. That's when you get the most carnage. You know what I'm saying? On NBA watch-alongs, people. You always get the most carnage. Crying.
Oh, Timo had to put his blanket over his head, bro. It was bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he looked like he wanted to cry. He legit he shut up for like the entire fourth quarter, pretty much. For those that don't know, fourth quarter is like 12 minutes, and then obviously you get added on time. You get stoppages because of timeouts, and he didn't say nothing after giving it the big one in the group chat, saying the Lakers are going to win in all capital letters. He was giving it the big one during the entire stream. And the thing is, people, the Lakers are very mediocre. Like I say, they're 24-25, meaning they've won 24 games and lost 25. That tells you all you need to know.
That's not too bad.
If there was a football team it was 22 games been played. If a football team had won 11 and lost 11, we're not calling them a good team.
Yeah, we're calling them average.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying about the Lakers. Mediocre.
Yeah.
All right, so Statman, basically the Lakers are Leicester City. Basically.
Yeah, that's not too bad, is it?
No, it is for the Lakers who are supposed to be chasing the ring. They're supposed to be getting the championship.
Title contenders, but they're Leicester.
Oh, like United.
Yes.
But worse.
Like
yes.
Table now.
Yeah, that's like
the Lakers being called United on the stream. He said we're not that bad. Don't disrespect.
Yeah, we're not that bad. Don't disrespect us. That's what I said to Eddie, and Eddie, my guy. But I was like,
don't disrespect United or Lakers.
Yeah. Nah, United. Because someone was like, the Lakers are like United. I'm like, no, we're not. We was on the Ollie. On the Ollie, we were the Lakers. Good. We are the Lakers. We're better than the Lakers.
Come on.
To the Lakers, yeah. We're in fourth place. You know what I'm saying? If you're comparing us to a basketball team, who's fourth
in the Champions League as well?
Is it like the Jazz? The Jazz fourth?
Yeah. In that FA Cup as well.
We're probably the Jazz. You know what I'm saying? And like we're probably the Jazz / Grizzlies in that area. You know what I'm saying?
Your long-lost children are in the chat. You have
I don't claim you. I don't know who you are.
This guy, how the hell are you just turning away your kids, man? What's wrong with you, fam?
Because I have no idea who that is.
Bainsy Jr. You know what I'm saying? You got 3 kids. What's one more, fam?
The lies on my name.
What is one more? And you got welcome to the show. Also, another regular resident of Sarcasm City TV. Also on the Pro Clubs, on Q&As, NBA watch-alongs, Premier League watch-alongs, African Cup of Nations watch-alongs. My like Cams is in the building. Yes, Cams, are you telling me you good?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Anything interesting happened there? I haven't been on socials that much.
This guy is so smug, He's so smug with it. Anything interesting happened? Yeah, just signed Luis Diaz.
This guy's been so angry all day. This guy messaged me. I hate you. You're so smug. I just know you're laughing right now.
I just know, when you're sending me messages, you're smiling. That rattled me. Like, when you can tell someone's just smiling. sending me messages. That annoys me so much. I don't want to see Cam's happy in the nicest possible way. I don't want to see Liverpool win.
Statman, you know the Ronaldo and Ward-Prowse tweet, it rattled you a bit.
Now, I can't like that. I knew it. I've always said Ronaldo free kicks, not the best in it. But the Luis Diaz stuff that Cam's was doing, yeah, I see this guy just retweeting his comps every 2 minutes. It rattled me. I can't lie.
Well, we can't do comps, so you can?
No, but.
Yeah, he got you there with it. Look at you. Look at you. He got you in it. He got him in it. Look at him, man. Statman in the mud, yo. We're going to be with sandals on.
Fight back. Him and your kids, man. What's going on?
Nah, I don't know who this guy is. I beg block him or something.
This guy, his own children in the chat.
I've never spoke to a Jermaine in my life.
Wow.
How do you know? How do you know?
The only Smith I knew was my PE teacher.
You've definitely spoken to a Jermaine in your life. 110%.
Trust me.
You have.
I went to a full
all the black people you around, one of them's called Jermaine. Guaranteed.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
I went to a full Asian school, you know.
One of them's called
Mine is
Jermaine.
maybe like 4 people.
No, this guy, you know.
Nah.
All right, big up to Ryan in the cut. Big up to Abdul, says big up Flawless Peter and the other guy, yo. Man, are just onto Bainsy, yo.
He's talking about Cams. He's talking about Cams.
So nah, Cams wasn't here when he said that.
I don't care.
Don't lie.
I said the other guy, you know. Daniel says Lakers gonna lose again. Facts. Sam the man says Sancho or Pogba the only tech man left. We'll get onto that on what's it called? On Man United.
6 minutes into the stream, you know.
Various look at Flawless glorifying top 4 after start doing Arsenal for years about shameless. I didn't glorify, I just said where we are. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? That's not glorify. We not fourth.
Insecure already. It's been 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes.
Already, man, Abdul. You know what I'm saying? I never said we're glorifying top 4. I said that's where we are because someone tried to compare us to the Lakers. The Lakers are 9th or 10th. We're 4th. Well, like I said, we're like the Jazz or the Grizzlies. Where are the Lakers in the Western Conference? 9th, is it? 9th, after yesterday.
9th. Out of 15. 9th.
Sam the man never said top 4 is a trophy. Who said that? Ryan here, Bainsy Defense League in the building as always.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It would be that, you know, Ryan's the guy defended you. I think that speaks volumes. Yeah. Anyway, people, this is a Q&A, so get your questions into us. You know what I'm saying?
You watched your apprentice yesterday.
But this is going to be called Stats, Facts, and Feelings.
That is a great show name.
That actually is, you know. I'll give you that.
We might have to switch it from. You know what I'm saying?
Cam, so we start the show, Stats, Facts, and Feelings, and just invite Statman and Ryan?
Let's run it.
Stats, Facts, and Feelings. The spin-off of Stats, Facts, and Vibes. Stats, Facts, and Feelings. That's fire. You man, I agree like that. I agree like that. That is cool. That could run. 110% it is. But you don't get your questions in. But we'll start there. Cam's obviously on your... Has he officially
Nah. Forget him. You watched your apprentice yesterday.
You saw around. This guy.
Why are you around? I'm actually trying to find that information.
I'm just asking.
We'll get to the apprentice. We'll get to the apprentice from. I didn't. I legit believe us 4 could do a better job than those lot. Some of the stuff that they come up with and products that I think us 4 could do better. Legit.
Oh, that Alex guy. Oh my days. How can you forget to sell a product?
Oh, it is what it is.
What are your thoughts on this?
Huh?
What are your thoughts on this? We're not watching any Dembele comps.
You might watch it tonight. I've got hope.
You hope, fam. You know what I'm saying? You can hope. Well, yeah, onto Cams anyway. Is Luis Diaz, has he actually been confirmed?
It's not official, but every single source is saying it. Every single source. It's just inevitable that he's going to sign. I think it's this weekend he's going to get announced.
Okay, so what's your thoughts on it? Because I don't know anything. I'm not going to lie. I know nothing about him.
I'm not going to say that like I watch him game after game, but from the games I've watched him, he's just a perfect clock player. Pace, power. He's good, close control, dribbling, like all that stuff. I think he should go straight in that front three. I'm not gonna lie, straight in that front three. I think he has to.
Ahead of Mane or ahead of Firmino? You think ahead of Mane?
No, ahead of Mane, definitely.
Okay, fair enough.
Some good attacking depth. Now this is all we wanted: good attacking depth, and we've finally got that.
Who does he play for? Where are you buying him from?
He plays for Porto.
Okay. Legit, like I said, I don't know anything about him whatsoever. Peter, same to you. I know you probably know something about him. I'm guessing, or I could be wrong by your face there. That could be well off the mark.
From the Porto matches I've watched him play, like he's quick, he's very direct. I mean, it's a good signing. It makes sense. Liverpool fans have been crying out for actual attackers for years. Other than, like the 4 that they have. So good for them. But he's playing in South American qualifiers for the World Cup right now. I believe Ecuador is fairly comfortably in third place. They're like 8 points above the playoff positions. But seeing as they played yesterday, I think they're going to play again on Sunday. So what day is Sunday? Like day of the month? Is it like the 30th?
Sunday is, I tell you now. Let me just check this calendar here.
Colombia play tonight. Colombia play tonight at 9.
Sunday is the 30th. Sunday is the 30th.
Okay, so wait, he's Colombian, he's not Ecuadorian, my bad. So he's in the trenches for World Cup qualifying. So this signing is gonna happen after whatever game they're playing now.
Okay.
Because so South American qualifying is fucked, guys. You've got like Uruguay, Chile, Colombia, and I'm missing a nation in here. It's not Venezuela, it's not Bolivia.
Yeah,
Peru. All within like 2 points of each other.
Jeez.
And 2 of those teams are going to get a chance to go to the World Cup, and 2 of them aren't. Right? So these are all big matches. So, Liverpool are trying to sign the guy around World Cup qualifiers taking place. All that stuff is probably going to happen over in South America this weekend anyways. Whenever it gets completed, he'll get announced. But I wouldn't expect that to necessarily happen today. Probably be tomorrow or Sunday.
All right, fair enough. And you, Bainsy, your thoughts on it? Talk to me. Luis Diaz.
He's pissed.
Why are you so mad about it, fam? Is he a great? Do you think he's a great player? What is it?
He's a decent player. He's better than Sancho. It's squad depth, innit? Well, normal.
So why was you upset about Cam being happy about it? What was the problem?
Because I don't like.
That's why he knows he's a baller. That's why he knows.
I can't lie. I'll be honest. If I'm really speaking from my head, I think this signing will bang in it. Like Jurgen Klopp's record with signings as a whole is very, very good. And I feel like this is kind of like the long-term Mane replacement, which they kind of needed, isn't it? Because Mane has been under decline. And I think, let's be honest, like you never know. This guy could give them, like I'll be honest, I still think City are going to win the league.
Yeah.
But another signing, another attacker helps them. Let's see what happens. It obviously helps them in the Champions League massively. Still not going to beat us if we play them, but still.
You can't even say that with a straight face.
I can. We beat you in the Champions League.
Have we even did we draw them? Am I missing something?
No. You've only ever drawn Liverpool in Europa League, and you guys got wiped in that as well.
No, but that doesn't count.
Why not?
That doesn't count.
It doesn't count in my eyes.
Why not?
You cried when United won the Europa League, all right?
I know, but like, it just don't count in my eyes.
Did you, Bainsy?
Oh, that day was emotional, you know.
You're telling me you cried over
you are Ryan, you know.
No,
you are Ryan.
I cried the day after the Europa League.
You are Ryan with more intellect and glasses. This is ridiculous.
No, but trust me.
You cried after Europa League.
I said he cried after Europa League.
We lost the final.
And you out here denying you out here denying your children in the chat, but you cried after Europa League.
Nah, but you see that Europa League game.
You cried in Europa League.
After what, 20 penalties or something?
Kids in the background.
That wasn't. Honestly, that wasn't me this time.
That was defo you.
I don't know, bro. I think it was you.
Defo you. Look at him. Look at the smile on his face. Look at him.
No. It wasn't me this time.
It definitely was you, fam.
Hey, stats, facts, and pressure on Statman. Let's go.
No. What? We're already 13 minutes into this. Cams, you know it's you. Why are you trying to come for me now as well?
Hey, what? What are you talking about?
No. Trust me, it wasn't me. It might be flawless.
What are you talking about?
I can honestly say that sound wasn't me.
If it was me, I'd say it's me. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
you know,
Peter,
it's like
look at him. Peter's on mute.
It's defo you, fam. If he's on mute, then it's not him.
What was it?
Kids in the background.
Oh,
it's
Bainsy. My brother, I can't even hear him.
It's Bainsy, man. For content purposes, it was Bainsy. You know what I'm saying? For agenda purposes. That's what I'm saying. And we've got more in the building. Mr. Lestrive for greatness. Timo is also here. What are you telling me, Timo? You good?
Yeah, good. What are you saying, guys?
Yeah, man. How you feeling after that L the Lakers took yesterday? Talk to us.
Yeah, we all good. It's that, don't worry, people. I said it last night and I said it again, is that mountains are there to be climbed, people. Come on.
All right. Okay. You do know the guy that. Yeah, you do know the guy that said that, left.
Go
on,
Bainsy.
I was watching a Roy Hodgson documentary the other day, innit?
Okay.
The Football Godfathers thing. And he actually said that. The same quote.
Who did?
Roy Hodgson.
Don't put Roy Hodgson and Ollie in the same.
I'm not joking.
So we do. I'm saying no, fam. I'm not saying I don't believe you. I'm saying you just not.
I got a video of this.
We just don't play it because we might get copyrighted, fam.
What for Roy Hodgson saying mountains are there to be climbed?
Yeah,
Is it
bro.
off a documentary?
Huh?
Is it off a documentary?
It's 6 seconds long.
All right, cool.
So
If I get
Matt-
copyrighted, you can give me your channel for a minute.
Yo,
You know
you
what
can
I'm
have a
saying?
second of a
Nah,
song.
nah,
you
fine,
don't
I'll
really
leave it,
get
I'll leave it.
copyrighted.
Yeah,
I'll leave it.
exactly. If it was on Twitch, I would have been like, yeah, run it and that. You feel me? Even your Wi-Fi just messed up then. Big up to Man United winning the CL. I don't know if this is Bains's what's it called? Bernard Rakati says, Wagwan people, big up to you as well. Large up to Ahmed who says subscribe to Big Six Bants. Yes. Make sure you go subscribe to Big Six Bants. Jermaine also says, who do you think Liverpool is selling first, Firmino or Mane? We'll go to you on that first, Cams.
Mane. I
Mane.
think we need to sell Mane, definitely. If I see Firmino go to Barca before we sell Mane, like, that's just so wrong, in my opinion.
Genuine question. What's wrong with you guys with Mane?
Nothing wrong with us. It's more him. There's nothing wrong with us. It's him.
What, do you think that he's underperforming this season?
He's just on the, like, his numbers look good, but if you watch him, he's on the decline. You can tell he's been on the decline since halfway through last season. Like, you can just see it. It's so clear to see.
Fair. You know what?
I'm just having a thought. Just having a thought. Like, if you want to get the best out of Mane, you might as well put Jota and then you can put Mane play along together. That's my thought.
What do you mean?
Put Jota as a striker. Put Jota as a striker and then you put Mane on the left.
No, we can't. But against the big teams, we can't do that. There's no hold-up play. The ball's not sticking up front. Like, that front three just doesn't work. We can scam it against like a smaller team, but we can't do that in the big games. Firmino has to play in those games.
Small ball.
Yeah,
Jota
he's the glue.
small ball mentality. Yeah, Jota small ball mentality. Then
Jota's not a striker like that, though. That's the problem. They did it against us, and Jota's staying.
Exactly.
Yeah, the ball got to stick. Someone got to hold the ball up. Like, again, this is all comes back down to balance and having. I say all the time, even talking about United and Bains, you'll notice in terms of having too many shooters and not enough creators, or you have all creators and not enough shooters. And that's obviously the Liverpool thing we're talking about. It's the same debate, even though it's different. Even though
No
it's
great
different
front
thing.
three ever had all three goal scorers. No great
Yes.
front three. Like
That's-
United's front three, they had Ronaldo was obviously the goal scorer. Rooney was the one facilitating for Ronaldo. Who else was there? There was Tevez.
Tevez can create as well. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
They both score goals. Like, you can have a mix where you have someone who's a creator and a goal scorer, and that's what both Rooney and was.
Firmino's the creator, and then Mane is just like I don't know. He's like a goal scorer as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. About if you look up his numbers, you'll see he's put up numbers.
Nah,
And people get mistaken where, like, just because you're a goal scorer that you can't create, or just because you create you can't. It's like what you are.
Wait. You said Jota's crap, or you rap Marshall?
Oh, Jota, yeah, Jota's another one. Yeah, you see that guy?
Get off
So
your chest.
overrated. So
I agree.
overrated. I've honestly
I agree.
had enough with Liverpool fans today.
He's had enough.
Nah. These lot were telling me Diego Jota is better than Jadon Sancho. I'm not having it.
I swear
This
to
guy-
you, I've had enough.
But this is the GA thing. This is the GA thing. People are looking at GA and thinking that he's not better than Sancho, but GA wise, people obviously think that.
Nah, man, he's
He's
so
not.
overrated.
That's not a serious conversation from. I bet that was on Twitter, innit?
No,
I bet that was 12.
Even you know that Saint guy that you do
Yeah,
the show with
Saint.
sometimes.
Yes,
He believed it
Saint.
as well.
Yeah, Saint just running
Oh,
jokes,
Statman,
man.
you're
You know what
getting
Saint's like, man. Saint just running joke, fam. You know
Nah,
what Saint's
man.
like. Oh, you don't know Saint. I know
Nah,
Saint. You know what
I've never
Saint's
done a
like.
show with him.
Saint's like me. He'll just run bants.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
And that. Like, he'll just run jokes. Like,
Like,
that's why
listen,
Saint will get to me.
You can
Statman,
call
take a
Jadon
deep breath,
Sancho.
you'll be all right.
No, you can
Man.
call Jadon Sancho overrated, yeah, but he's still
Take
better
it-
than Diego Jota.
Yo,
Anyhow,
take a-
people.
Yo,
Let me
Bainsy, take a
finish,
deep breath.
man. Let me
Count to
land.
10, man. Go on, you land, fam. I'm trying to help you.
I just want to land.
Go on,
This
you
guy
land.
trying to disturb me and
crash.
make
Go
me
on,
take a
go on,
breath.
you land. I'm trying to help you in it, but go on, you land.
No, because you see with Jadon Sancho, yeah, I said, Diego Jota, I said this. His movement is very, very good. I don't think he's an unbelievable finisher. I think his finishing is very, very overhyped. He's decent, but nothing more. Yeah. His overall game is nothing special.
Do you know what it
So
sounds like
telling me
you're
he's a better-
describing here? Do you know what you're describing here?
Nah,
You
don't
guys-
you dare.
Yeah,
Don't
Oh,
you
do
dare.
you know what he's describing here?
Nah.
Yeah,
Another
you know what he's
good
describing
player.
here.
Nah.
Sounds very familiar to the,
Nah,
the guy
no,
who
it
got the
doesn't.
goal.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Uncomfortable
No, it doesn't.
conversation.
Wait,
Top
what's
soon.
that? Are we describing a certain CR7 or Diogo
No,
Jota?
Because listen, Ronaldo's link-up play is still better than Diego Jota's in my eyes, isn't it?
What's it?
So
Play.
Hold up play, little pockets of space. The intangibles. You can't see that unless you have a footballing brain. And Ronaldo has it.
All right, Statman.
And the West Ham analysis saw it. So big up him.
Why was he crying on the bench then when he got subbed?
Crying. Listen, what can I say about his mentality, man? Elite mentality.
If that's any other player, he's a bitch and he's a.
Hey, Statman. Thoughts about Keenan calling Cristiano Ronaldo Portuguese Choupo-Moting?
I think he's talking about Diego Jota there.
I disagree.
I think he's talking about Diego Jota. I honestly do think he's talking about Diego Jota. And I can't lie. You see,
that's a great spin. That's a great spin.
Come on,
that's a great spin.
What?
Hey, Bainsy, I gotta give you credit for that. That was good.
Thank you. He's talking about Diego Jota there.
That was good. I like that. That's a phenomenal spin in that. You know, that was phenomenal. I'm very proud of that.
Honestly, just hate Diego Jota, man.
Why? Statman, don't tell me Twitter made you hate somebody.
Bainsy. You're smarter than this.
No. I did say no. Wait. You see in the Euros? Remember what I said about Diego Jota? If you lot watched the watch-alongs with me and Rance here, flipping hell was I hated him. This guy should be passed. Because the amount of times you could have passed the ball to Cristiano Ronaldo, and you was doing his complete nonsense, annoyed me.
Who was the front? You remember this? Who was the front three for Portugal?
Don't get
Ronaldo, Jota, and who was it?
Bernardo Silva on the right hand side. Oh my God!
Was it Bernardo?
Talk about it. Yeah.
Was it Bernardo?
Remember Bernardo Silva on the right hand side?
No, I don't. That's why I'm asking.
Don't remember?
I don't.
He was playing. He was like someone tweeted. He was like a holding midfielder playing right wing. He was shocking. I had to
see ones in the building as well.
Yeah, look. You don't know.
Why are you so upset, bro?
Why? Bainsy, what's up, fam?
I've been on to Diego Jota since the Euros, isn't it?
Who hurt you, bro?
You're a bored guy, you know.
Nah, I've been on to him though.
Who hurt you, fam?
Why are you on to Jota of all people? Why?
Listen, I just think he's overrated.
Cool. He might be overrated, but doesn't mean you should be crying because he's not passing to CR10.
Nah, trust me. You lot don't know. I will find the clips of this, because I'm pretty sure this will be on BBC iPlayer or ITV Hub.
Invested in CR7's fraudulent Euros campaign.
Nah, I'm talking about Diego Jota's fraudulent campaign.
Diogo Jota. No, I think though the thing is with Diogo Jota is that I think Liverpool fans will mostly say, he should be backing
walks
up.
into United's lineup. No, he doesn't.
He's trolling you.
He does.
You literally play Lenga.
He's trolling.
He's trolling. What do you mean?
He's trolling, fam.
No, you play a Langa.
Yo, Bainsy, why are you Bainsy, why are you falling for this? Why are you falling for this? What is wrong with you, man? Why are you falling for this? Fam, you've been here, fam. Why? You've been here longer than me. Why are you falling for this?
Statman, you literally play a Lego. What are you talking about?
Why are you falling? And look, you're going to engage this daft conversation from Peter. Go on.
I'm going to ignore it.
Go on. Sky, man, you falling.
There's his kids in the chat.
Someone said they did whatever, man. I couldn't care less. He's crap.
He's not crap, bro.
He is in my eyes.
Wait. Statman, is he a better footballer than Bruno?
Him and Bruno are the exact same, in my opinion.
Doesn't say much, does it?
There isn't much difference. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what I mean.
There isn't much difference. There isn't really. The only reason why I give Jota less stick is because he's in the forward position. So it's kind of like, whereas if you're playing 10 or central midfield, you have to be technically better than that at the highest level you do. Before we get onto that from Ahmed, make sure you lot hit the like button. There's over 30 of you lot. Hit the like button, share it across all socials. Subscribe to the channel as well, Sarcasm City TV, and subscribe to Statman Bains' YouTube as well. It is in the title, so you can click it and it'll take you straight to his page. Go on, Peter. I presume you wanted to get to this from Ahmed.
Yeah, Ahmed, how dare you? What the fuck? Morocco's not going to lose to a bum country such as Egypt. Easy win.
When Salah loses that year, it's going to be
beautiful. We in the building, man. Morocco will pick up the AFCON.
Flawless, are you guys still about Luis Diaz?
We already
give us your thoughts on it. Go on, C1. Give us your thoughts on it.
I think he was in. We played him last season. I think Peter, against Porto.
He stinks. They just kicked the shit out of us, the whole team. Fuck Porto.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they literally just kicked the shit out of him, but he seems technically secure. He's decent on the ball. I think he played in the group stages this season with Man City or last season. He scored a good goal. He'll probably fit into Klopp's system, especially with his record of attackers. He'll probably do well, but don't play him in the final, bro, because you already know what's going to happen.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Like I said, I stated, I haven't seen. I don't think I've watched him play before, so that's why I was getting the thoughts. Obviously, you just gave your thoughts. Obviously, Cam's same with Statman and Peter as well. You lot to continue to get your questions in, knowing it. This is a Q&A, so get your questions
scary
in.
Player because the comps that are on Twitter will make this guy look like Ronaldinho. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Did
that's
make him like Ronaldinho.
Did it make him look like Dembele? Did it make him look like Dembele?
That was a good one. I'll give you that. Nah,
that's the thing. Go on, Bainsy. Go on.
Nah, go on.
Nah, I was gonna say comps make everybody look cold. I've never seen a bad comp from a player coming into a club. You know what I'm saying? We could do that. We could all play ball, and if you get a year's footage and make us look like £100 million players.
I did watch a Messi Phil comp today, though.
You're bored.
Nah. Just had to mention it.
So you watched the Messi Phil comp, and now you're foaming at the mouth over Diogo Jota.
Nah.
Hey, Pia, why are you talking? You watch the Mount Out comps, bro.
It is what it is, bro. I don't see
the Mount what
football is. Hey, your idol doesn't have a Champions League winners medal, mate. So hold that.
Right, who's his idol? Who's your idol? See one?
He's not my idol, bro.
The same guy who can't run. The same guy who's got stretch marks.
Bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo.
That's right. Hey, Jorginho came to the birthplace of football and said, "Reece James, hold this runners-up medal, mate."
Wait, Peter, do you not like Reece James?
Timo, sorry.
Nah, dude,
he just was thundering the comment.
Hang on, Timo. Have you noticed that I'm well rested? Shall I tell you why? Because I didn't watch the Lakers last night, so I got some sleep, right? I'm giving you till the trade deadline to tap out on Russ Westbrook, or else I'm not defending you anymore, man. I can't do it. Yeah? I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not defending the Lakers anymore. I'll give you to the trade deadline to jump off the train, yeah, or I'm sinking you like the Titanic, bro. I'm the iceberg and I'm sinking you, bro. Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, even though I understand you not defending him, your defense of him for good reason has been like the Lakers' perimeter defense. Like it's been non-existent. You know what I'm saying?
Defense.
Pretty much of that. It's been pretty much non-existent. That being said, speaking of basketball, because obviously it's a sport. Timo.
You can yell mountains are there to be climbed, but you have to win some fucking games.
You have to win some games. Here's the thing, Timo. Do you still think the Lakers finish 5th in the West? Are you still on that?
100%, bro. 100%.
Right.
I'll still back it.
When is that? When will that stop? How many games does it have to go? Like when would you, if you're gonna get to what 30 and 30, and then you'll be like, all right, we can't finish 5th.
We've got 33 games
probably
left
at least
season.
March, mid-March.
Oh, so you're giving it to March? All right, fair enough then. We're giving it till March.
How can you climb a mountain when you're fucking 12 feet down underground? How can you climb a mountain? It doesn't make any sense. You're trying to climb yourself out of a hole, let alone a mountain.
I'm trying to, bruv. There's plenty other mountains out there to be climbed, man. I'm
no,
climbing.
we can't climb an anthill. How are we going to climb a mountain?
You lot can't cross the road currently. Yeah, I'm saying never mind mountains. You man can't cross the road at the traffic lights. You know what I'm saying? With the lollipop lady, like this is not what we doing in that.
Ryan, no amount of defending Timo and Statman is going to save them, bro. It is what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is. We're going to this.
Ryan, your defense is worse than the Lakers.
Yeah. Ryan's defense is worse than the Lakers. Your facts. It's facts.
Hey, C1, you're a Lakers fan too.
I know, bro. I'm in the mud. I'm in the mud.
Oh, C1, wait, are you a Lakers fan? You get that quiet?
Yeah,
you get that mad quiet.
Yep.
Nah, you can't. You can't be out here only singing when you're winning, fam. What
no, bro. I'm here. I'm watching the streams regardless, bro. I'm watching the meltdown from.
You only sing when you're winning. You only sing when you're
winning. You only sing when you're winning.
That's true.
Sing when you're winning.
Sing when you're winning. You only sing when
you're winning. You only sing when you're winning.
I tapped out when we had the winning record.
You did.
Hey, Andrew, I called the season off after Westbrook got about 30 turnovers in one game. I turned it off, bro.
Hey, when Surfer tapped out, the Lakers are 16-19. Do with that information what you will.
I tapped out at 8-6.
Yeah, 16-19 since then.
Peter, all I know is if Lakers win in the NBA playoffs, you're in trouble, bro. I'm gonna cook you more than.
If the Lakers make it out of the first round, I'm in trouble, brother, because you'll be in Cancun by day 8 of the playoffs.
Dude, I've already got seen their itinerary. They're there from day 1. You know, they're doing.
Bro, when there's game 5s in the Western Conference first round, LeBron will be IG on his way to Cabo, bro. It'll be all right.
Oh,
my LeBron agenda will live on.
That's great. That's great. And my team will be going on in the playoffs while your team is in Mexico. That's great.
Oh my God. Notorious FAT says thoughts on Dwayne Wade saying Michael Jordan will be forgotten in the GOAT conversation as NBA moves forward. We'll go to you on that. Surfer, we'll go to you on that first one.
Never. He's the friggin' logo. How can he be forgotten? He's the friggin' logo. Air Jordan, he's making hundreds of millions of dollars per year because people wear his footwear.
Yeah,
where did the footwear come from? He was a basketball player. The documentary just came out a year ago. How can he be forgotten? Are you mad?
His legacy will never die.
Yeah,
he will never die.
I'm sorry. There's been other great players. To me, he is what made NBA so worldwide. He is. He might have been different, like or watching films or whatever like that, or seeing this documentary now, but they'll go back and watch him. I said this to Peter. There is no iconic game more than when he had that flu. That flu game is the most iconic performance I've ever seen in a playoff. Okay, and he won and collapsed after it finished. No, he will never ever be forgotten. Never.
Yeah, the reason why he also won't be forgotten because he's one of those players who transcended the sport. There's people who don't know about basketball, who don't watch basketball, can't name your other player, but know who Michael Jordan is. Like similar to Ronaldinho with football. Like Ronaldinho transcended football. And there's people who don't watch football. Ronaldo's in that bracket as well. Yes, Messi's in that bracket.
I don't think Ronaldo or Messi have that same juice as Ronaldinho.
No, not the same as Ronaldinho, but they are the level below, but they're still there. They don't.
You don't understand. They don't.
Fuck all this transition, like transcends the sport shit. He owns a team in the fucking league, right? So you're not gonna forget it, right? Like he owns a team in the league. Most like everybody, like a bunch of the players in the league wear his shoe brand. So too, like just for those things alone, even 100 years from now, if you still got the Jordan contract with the NBA and the Charlotte Hornets are passed down to somebody in Jordan's circle or like Jordan's family, the memory of Michael Jordan's always going to be there. And until the Bulls get good again, one of the biggest markets in the NBA, as long as the Bulls kind of suck, all they're going to have to look back on is the days of Michael Jordan, which is always going to be in your face.
And Space Jam 1 is better than Space Jam 2.
Yes.
You should have left it alone, man. Stop trying to do this. I hate when they try and like rehash classics and that. I seen Paid in Full 2 and I'm like, I'm already mad at it. I've not even seen it.
What?
Yeah, they're making a Paid in Full 2 from. Yeah. I was like, leave it off. It pissed me off, and I've not even seen who's involved in that. Because you know they're gonna mess it up. Just leave it alone, man. Leave the classics alone. I hate that. Go create something new in it. Stop being fucking lazy and go create something new. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired. If they do it with, they are gonna do it with Friday as well. Leave Friday alone. You know what I'm saying? And that leave Friday. Don't go and create something new.
Leave Chris Tucker.
Yes, make Saturday.
Make Saturday.
Yeah, man. Make Saturday.
Then do free, you know, put Sunday on your whole trilogy. Then you know what I mean?
Yeah, go do something else and that, man. Like, go create something new.
Call it the weekend trilogy. That's what we call it.
This guy idiot, but that's how I'm looking at it. Like, yeah,
I said like Chris Simpson and football. Oh my
Let's go,
God, ridiculous, yo. This guy's ridiculous.
Hey, at the end of the day, when the call to put your Champions League on the table is there, Christensen can put his on the table.
Do you know what three words? You know what three words Lewis fears?
So Vern.
You know what three words he
respectfully known.
He fears the words "Here we go" from Fabrizio Romano when it says AC signed for Barcelona.
Oh yeah, he's going Barcelona. I think he might pick up a Champions League there. You never know. Him, Adama Traore. You know what I'm saying? They might move on once they move on Memphis Depay.
Ryan is slandering Roger Federer in the chat.
Danny Alves being paid $1
€1
a week or something.
You just gotta ignore that. Eddie out here trolling says who starts ahead of Jota for United though? Sancho, yes. Martial is gone. Ronaldo is finished. Rashford and Bruno are crap. Flawless. He does. Okay, Eddie. All right, Eddie. You know what I'm saying? That I'm not even gonna entertain this one. We're just gonna keep this moving.
He's not wrong on that.
All right, cool. All right. Large up to Star Sailor says big up.
Ronaldo being finished.
Huh?
What are your thoughts on Ronaldo being finished?
The guy's clearly a troll, isn't it?
That man's head is steaming.
Thank you for your comment, but we don't care.
How many goals did he score now in the league?
Like
8. He has 8.
Hey, he scored like 1 in 15 or something. Is that right?
Listen, 14 goals in 21 starts. We move.
We didn't ask for all comps.
I don't care.
I love when people do all comps to like inflate the stats. I love that.
No, but like, let's be honest. If Ronaldo's only played in the Champions League and Premier League, it's not like we're counting League Cups against.
That's true.
No, but I didn't count League Cups. I count the games he played in.
Yeah, he played in the Champions League as well. He scored 6 and 5. Yeah, 6 and 5.
Did he score 6 and 5 in the Champions? That is impressive.
That isn't.
Considering who was managed under, yes, that is very. He's playing with Bruno. That is extremely impressive.
And the magnificent toughest group you had in Champions League history that he managed to score 6 goals against young boys, Villarreal, and who else was it?
But to be honest, most of the goals were against Villarreal and
Atalanta.
Only 1 goal was against young boys. The rest were against Villarreal and Atalanta. Most of those goals, other than the Atalanta game, won us points.
Okay, no problem.
Other than the young boys, sorry.
A mighty Atalanta.
Hey, they're mighty to us when you got Oli in charge. Yes, when you're hit by that tax, yes, that levels you down. Yes, that is them. We should have sailed through that group. But when you have a League One level manager, it evens out. We're in the we're in the best competition in Europe with a 3rd tier. I don't even know if he's successful in League One, so he could be a League 2 level manager. There's a big difference. Yes, that levels out. This guy.
Yeah,
why you always gotta cut me off at the knees, fam? I was with
you. He got us through.
I was with you, fam.
No, he got us through in the Champions League, though.
I was with you.
Yeah, bro.
I think me and you could have. I think me and you could have managed to get us through in the Champions League.
I give him a lot of credit for the Villarreal.
All right, okay. Like Thingy's comment, I'm just gonna Eddie's comment. I'm just gonna ignore that.
No, he did deserve credit for the Villarreal game.
Flawless.
Because he paid
What do you think about the Diallo loan?
Ronaldo.
What do you think about the Diallo loan?
I think the Diallo loan's so underwhelming.
It's terrible. I think it's terrible. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you man talk. I got a different opinion. You man land.
I think it's terrible because that league, like, it's just a terrible league. Like, it's okay, he's gonna be playing the best team in that league, but that's not gonna prepare him for life in the Premier League. Like, if he's gonna go somewhere, I think the Championship would have been best. Would have been best in the Championship over the Scottish League.
That was my thoughts on it. Yeah, like, it wasn't ideal. Would I have preferred him to go somewhere in the Premier League or somewhere in the Championship? Yes. But at this point, number one, he just needs game time. 2, will it prepare him in terms of the standard of the Premier League? No. Will it toughen him up, though? Like, physically, yes. Like, 110%. Like, we was running jokes about this on Red Talk, and people talk about, the cold night in Stoke and that. Yo, when he's playing away against Livingston on a Wednesday night, that's going to toughen him up. When man's away at East Fife, like, it's cold down there. You know what I'm saying? And that, like, people think it's cold in England, specifically Manchester. Scotland's even colder. So it's like, I'm happy that he's gone there in terms of for that reason, and he just needs game time. I get him out of the toxic environment that is Manchester United. Because should he be playing for us? Absolutely. Or is he playing Europa? Are they in Europa League?
They're getting knocked out by Bristol Dortmund anyway.
Nah, they're getting knocked out. But even him being in the Europa League for them 2 games, like, that'll be good for him. He needs game time because every time he's played for Manchester United, he's looked good. He's not had a bad game for us. Obviously, he made the impact against AC Milan, and that's what people remember. But even outside of that, he looks promising. Like, he's good enough to play for us. He should be in the squad, but for whatever reason, Rouse decided to move him on loan, and I'm not mad about it. Championship or Premier League would have been much better. Yes, but I'd rather him go to Scotland rather than just be sat on the bench and be a bit part player, because he should be playing, especially with Martial leaving. That should have upped him in the pecking order.
Flawless. What do you think about, like, the likes of Bellingham, Tchouaméni, and Rice, like, their moves this season? Where do you think they'll go? Them 3 specifically.
Who was it? Bellingham, Tchouaméni, and Rice? Did you say?
Yeah, them 3.
Bellingham, I'm not sure. Tchouaméni keeps getting linked with Real Madrid. That seems to be a regular one. And as for Rice, I don't think anyone's going to pay the money. Legit. Like, and depending on the manager Manchester United getting, we might be stupid enough to pay the money. But that's it. Like, well, but I'm hoping the manager comes in and they're like, yo, because there's better. And I rate Rice. I think he's a good player. But is there better options for much less? Yes. They're talking 80, 90 million. He's not an 80, 90 million pound player. I'm sorry, he's not. He's not a player who's going to take you from challenging for top 4 and competing for top 4 to Premier League. The same thing I say all the time. If you compare Rice to the other DMs in the league, it's Chelsea, City, and Liverpool, teams we're trying to catch. He don't start for any of these teams. And that's my biggest sink.
I don't think there's a single player that can do that for a team anymore. I don't think there is.
Single player. You just have to add to it. Like, for instance, if we sign a DM that is, you could argue starts for a Chelsea, Liverpool, or City, I'm with that. I'm like, they're the teams. You don't necessarily have to be better, but he has to be in the conversation. Rice is nowhere near Jorginho. He's nowhere near Fabinho. He's nowhere near Rodri. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. Like, people don't like me saying that, but that's facts. This is why I get onto other players. This is why I get onto the like.
I don't even think Rice is a 6 anymore. I think he wants to be a box to box now.
Even as an 8 box to box, he's not that. He's not Kante. I don't think he's better than Basuma.
The thing is, though, if you play, if you want to play a DM, that's fine. But the way it's set up now in football, and Chelsea used to do it, you'd have 3 in midfield, right? You'd have the CDM sitting there, right? Makelele type, right? You'd have the one who worked the workhorse, the SCN
box
type,
to box.
You'd allow the attacking player, which is Frank. That's how you set up a perfect midfield 3.
Yeah, that's
I
balanced.
just don't see teams doing a lot of that. I mean, Man City sort of do it, but they don't have that at the moment. That free scoring midfielder. They have others. They have loads of. All the other players do.
Yeah, goals.
I just think that's how you would do it, but people aren't doing it anymore a lot. So.
I think that comes from formation. I think the reason why, and you're not wrong, if you're playing 4-3-3, that's what it should be. But when you're playing 4-2-3-1, that slightly changes. So that's what, because we don't know what the new system, we don't know who the new Manchester United manager is going to be. We don't know what formation he's going to play. I like 4-3-3 personally.
I do.
Like, that's my preferred. That's my preferred formation. But if you're going to play 4-2-3-1, it slightly changes type of thing. But whether it's 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, like I'm not looking at Rice.
I hate 4-2-3-1 with a passion.
Yeah, same. I don't like it either. Like that.
I like it because it can work. It's one of them, innit? Like, it's just all on the personnel and how you play it.
I just hate it in general. Like, the idea
Go
of having a creative player and setting up a team to like allow one creator to flourish. I just don't like that at all. And I don't know. It's just not. If it were up to me in an ideal world, everybody would play 4-3-3 against each other.
Yeah.
And we see
4-3-3 is my preferred.
And we see who the real ballers are in midfield. Right? But like obviously not realistic. Like I understand why teams use a 4-2-3-1, but like with Pens getting naturally kind of phased out of the game, it's like why try and like force a 10 into the team for the sake of it.
Most of the elite teams play 4-3-3. Most of the elite teams.
I'm praying Liverpool don't buy Bellingham, man. I swear. Praying.
Depends how much. If he's at 80 million, we won't get him. I don't know if Bellingham suits what they try.
I don't think he suits what they're trying to do.
No,
what's the midfield going to be? Fabinho, Thiago, Bellingham. I'm not saying that's a bad midfield 3. I'm saying that's not a club midfield.
That's one hell of a midfield 3, though.
No. On paper it is, but that's not a club 4-3-3.
Is Bellingham disciplined enough though to cover Trent when he goes up front? That's all I'm saying.
He's not. Like that's not. You don't sign Bellingham for that. You sign him for what he does offensively.
Essentially, you sign the midfielders to cover the wing backs, though, right? That's how the system works at Liverpool. You allow Trent and
workhorses
go up. You have then the two. You have the Fabinho sitting, and
I think we're trying to transition from that, though.
Oh, you reckon he's moving it on? Okay.
I think you have to adapt your style. If you just stay with the same style, you've seen what happens to managers when they sit with the same style. Like, just
get change the high line.
Very quick.
You're going to change the high line.
I don't think he ever changes that. I don't think he ever does. Even against Palace, you saw we were getting peppered. This guy's not changing. I'm sat there like, yo, this guy's so stubborn. What?
Yeah. Like, they were coming for him like, why you're getting this is Palace are a decent side, but he was still playing a high line.
We were getting ripped to pieces for it.
Cams, did you see that clip where Elise put Robertson in a spliff?
Oh, Elise is quality, man. Elise is so good.
He's good.
Quality.
He's on. Is he on loan or is he permanent?
Permanent from Reading in the summer for team.
Another Cobonism.
He's gonna go to a good team eventually. I'm telling you, he's gonna go to a big team.
Yeah. Before you lot continue, there's over 50 of you lot in here, and we're even at 40 likes. Get the likes up, people in it. Hit the likes up. Get the likes up.
I think we should all turn our cameras off so they get the likes up.
Get the likes up, or we stopping the show, people in it. Like, get the likes up.
Get the likes up. Ryan and leave him with Statman. That's what we'll do.
Hey, you know what? This is stats. So match the views with your likes. Come on,
facts. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this will soon turn into Stats, Facts, and Feelings, which is the spin-off of Stats, Facts, and Vibes.
That's coming from me, no?
Yeah, you definitely here for that, Timo. I know you are. I know you would be here for that. That wasn't at you, Bainsy. That was at Timo. That's at your whole group.
Guys, breaking news. Ballers of the Bridge has been canceled for today upon popular demand, aka everybody in the chat outside of Timo. So we will not be here at 11 p.m. UK. So don't look for us.
We'll be back next week, people. They'll be back next week. Don't
We
worry about it.
We signed no players. No one is left. There's nothing to talk
And
about.
that being said, speaking of Chelsea, we'll stay with this from Ahmed. Peter, we'll go to you on this. Does Tuchel get sacked if you win no trophies this season?
Nah, I don't want to say like yes or no because like there's a universe that exists where he wins trophies and gets sacked anyways. Like, let's be honest, if we wouldn't care about, but like for whatever reason don't make the Champions League, like I'm sorry, Tuchel's gonna leave. As much as I don't want that to happen, but like similarly, if we lose the Carabao Cup final, but we finish like third on like 78 points and go to like the quarters or semis of Champions League, I don't think he's getting sacked. Like honestly, nah, it's not as simple as win a trophy or don't win a trophy. Like Chelsea need Champions League football for next season first and foremost. And at the end of the day, and to keep consistent with my Agenda FC episode, it's the fucking Carabao Cup. Like it's not that deep. Like I know Timo
Saints here with his crappy little Jota propaganda is gonna come now.
See, look at you, man. This guy.
Statman.
And I know
big up to Saint every time. Go on, carry on, Timo.
That's all well and good, but like that's our season's not going to come down to like winning those trophies per se. But like in terms of Champions League or Premier League or League, I don't think it's that deep. I don't think it is.
Your thoughts on it? If Tuchel gets sacked, he wins no trophies.
I think it depends where we finish in the league. If he's out of top four, he definitely goes.
Yeah,
That's what happens. I think it's also if we finish fourth, I think it's how we finish fourth. Because
so if you scrape it on the last day.
Last season we got dragged in there by Spurs.
Big up Tottenham, by the way.
No, fuck that.
Large Spurs, man. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. You know what I'm saying? Large Spurs.
They're the +1 on the invitation. They're never the +2. Yeah, I told you this last year, bro.
That's good, Joe. Yeah, I'm taking that. When I say that on Shameless FC, I'll quote you in it. I'm definitely saying that on Shameless FC, 100%.
But yeah, 100%. I think it really like winning the Club World Cup and Carabao Cup won't do much in terms of where he finishes in the league. Third will be fun. You know what? I accept third. Because it's obviously
there's not shit we can do. Like
I accept third. Third's the best. The third, if we're being realistic and taking all the propaganda of the Champions League win, which glossed over everything, including people's real thoughts about this squad, even my own. I think third is actual signs of improvement. If you think about it, the last 4 seasons, we've been battling to finish fourth, which is a disgrace in my opinion. But
the thing is, with the last 4 seasons we had 70 points, 72, 67 or 66, and then 67.
66. Yeah, 67. Yeah.
Right? So, like, it's about the point total as well. Like, we're on pace for 76 points, but everybody wants to jump out the nearest window and act like the season is over.
You're in a top 4 race with us, man.
That would be, I mean, just we're not.
No. We're not going to get grabbed the top 4 race.
Yo, Timo, your thoughts on this? Does Tuchel get sacked if you win no trophies?
No, I don't think he's going to get sacked though. I think the connection him and the board is just too strong at the end of the day, and I feel like Tuchel's already cleaned the mess up. Yeah, the connection's too strong in it.
Yeah, but wasn't Lampard strong with like Abramovich?
I don't think so.
Lampard is also an objectively terrible coach.
No, I think with Lampard, it feels kind of disconnected in the middle of it.
Guys, it's very simple. If there's a better coach available, we will replace our existing coach with said better coach.
Let me get this right.
Let's go. Simeone knows ball, man. He knows ball.
Wait, we'll get to this one. We'll get to this.
Let me get this right. Tuchel's connection to the board is strong. So Mourinho twice connection to the board wasn't that strong. Ancelotti won the first time double winning wasn't that strong. Di Matteo, who won the first European Cup, wasn't that strong. And then Lampard, who is the GOAT of players, wasn't that strong. But apparently Tuchel's connection to this board, who turn on coaches faster than a Westbrook turnover, is.
You have to reference Russell Westbrook turnover. What is wrong with you?
He's bad. It is feelings, yo.
That's facts and feelings. Here we go.
His feelings, yo. This man said you have to do that. What is wrong with you?
Hey, Cam, Peter, Simeone knows the ball, man.
No, I saw. Hey, C1, you're not about to bring up the stinky Matty Cash link that Atletico Madrid.
He knows ball, man. I told you, man.
All right. That being said, yo, C1, your thoughts on it? Does Tuchel get sacked does Tuchel get sacked if he wins no trophies this season?
I think I agree with what Peter said. I think it depends on the points tally, to be honest. But if I'm being honest, I doubt he gets sacked, to be honest.
Fair enough. And we'll go to this from Reefer Funk, and you lot continue to get your questions in as well. Flawless and Bainsy, how are you feeling about the Atletico fixtures for United? Can we beat them without making any signings? Your thoughts? I know exactly what Bainsy's going to say, but you can go first, fam.
We will beat them.
That's
That's
50 minutes and 31 seconds if you want to clip that, please.
This is the guy. Wait. We ain't hearing that from you, Timo, who said the Lakers would beat the Warriors in 7 games. Like, this is not what we're doing. Go on, carry on, Bainsy.
Yeah, but he got the seedings of mixed up, Flawless. He said 5th. The Warriors finished
Fifth?
I mean, yeah. He said they Warriors finished first, but somehow we faced them in the second round.
Yeah, and then he switched it up. He said they beat him in the finals and that. No, they wasn't the semis, but they lose to the Suns.
Everything Timo said on that stream, it's crazy.
Yo, your head was hot. I had never seen you like that before. You was like, enough is enough.
I was so pissed.
You was like, no. This is not what we're doing. You had it hard.
Cozilla posted that clip. I was dying.
Let them answer the question.
Oh yeah. For those that don't know, Cozilla posted a clip in the group chat from Worldwide Chelsea because we've been moving to him on. They don't even want players no more. You know me, Timo.
They lost 13 or 14 in a video game.
They lost 13 or 14. You know what I'm saying on Pro Clubs.
And
you know what's funny? I watched Worldwide Chelsea this morning. Well, late last night, I was watching a Worldwide Chelsea stream on the Twitch. When the surfer, who was our left back, people was playing up front, I scored a hat trick. And then when he scored the 3rd goal, they was like, right, I know that we done. Enough's enough. And they got off the stream and that. Like,
I've actually scored a hat trick. I think overall, I've scored 10 goals in these games.
He scored 10.
And I'm the left.
How do you guys understand this? Their record against Sarcasm City is worse than Ranieri's record at Watford was. How do you win 3 points out of 42?
Jesus.
That's what they did.
Ryan tweeted.
Jesus. But yeah, go on, Bainsy. Back to this. Why are we going to beat Atletico Madrid?
I said this the other day. I think Atletico have lost what they were good at now is the defensive record. Oblak, this is the worst Oblak we see in 48% save percentage. And he's coming up against the man that you can never stop in Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, but to answer that, like,
listen, Cam, I don't care.
You said they've lost what they're good at. What are you good at? That's
listen, you need to remember this, yeah. We are slowly improving under Ralph. We're starting to control games, which for a game against Atletico.
Bro, if you man can't control a wine, let alone a game.
Allow
it, man.
No, he's right. He's right. I'm saying, you know me, people.
Games.
I love getting onto Bainsy, but he's right when he says that.
I have to go to Bainsy.
The 4-3-3 thing slowly seems like it's working. And we're going to have Paul Pogba back for Middlesbrough.
Slow progress hype.
Nah,
hey. It has to be done, fam. You know what I'm saying? Because we've had no progress. We've been declining, fam. You know what I'm saying? Talk about climbing mountains. We've been falling down it for 2.5 years. And now we have to be on our feet. You know what I'm saying?
Remember, Basie, mountains are there to be climbed. Remember that.
Oh, my God.
No thought of you saying that is going to make the Lakers win.
I know.
Yeah. You see how me and Wayne and Seth are not backing you, team, bro. If you're on your one team.
2 out here, just like Russell Westbrook, just bricking shots. You know what I'm saying? We move. And
somebody said, wait. Someone said West Ham's performance is dead allowed. We were controlling the game a lot better.
Yeah, we made them.
And we did in previous weeks.
You nullified them to
and we deserve. Sorry to cut you off there, Bainsy. We deserve credit for that because had West Ham came and bossed the game at Old Trafford, it would have all been United a bad. West Ham are miles better, and all that.
And look at West Ham's records against the bigger sides this year. They beat Chelsea, I think it was. They beat Liverpool.
Hey.
They beat Spurs, if you want to beat the bigger sides.
Hey, Mendy had some.
Spurs don't count. No, they don't.
Spurs don't count.
No, they don't.
Yo, Bainsy,
did Arsenal beat West Ham, though?
Yeah. Arsenal also don't count. No, they don't.
Yeah, Arsenal don't count, but yeah.
Arsenal, you have 16 players. Hold that.
But yeah, to Bainsy's point. That's why I am. We're gonna get onto Arsenal as well. That's why I am confident to answer your question, Reefer Lafon. Because I said this beforehand. Again, in knockout ties, Yes, are we the greatest side? No, but when you have, even with the players we've let go, with the attacking options we have a chance of winning any game, even when we're not favourites. I've said this, there is 6 teams in the Premier League who, if Manchester United face, including the 3 English clubs, we're not favourites for. However, could we beat any of those English teams in 2? Yes, absolutely, but we're not favourites. We play Liverpool, City, or Chelsea, we're not. Yeah, Bains on
Chelsea.
He drinking with that. I don't know what he's on. But could we beat Chelsea over 2 legs in the Champions League? Yes.
To be climbed, innit?
Would we be favourites? No, absolutely not. Same with PSG, same with Real Madrid, same with Bayern Munich. But when you have Ronaldo, who you mentioned, when you have Bruno, you have Pogba, you have Sancho, you have a chance with Greenwood. You have a chance with these players.
Bruno in a big game allegations.
Nah, even with Bruno. You know what I'm saying? Because Bruno could easily, like, Bruno can pick up the ball and slap one from 25 yards out. And this is me saying this. And this is Bruno and the difference is this is Bruno not as a 10. This is Bruno not playing as an 8, which is better. You know what I'm saying? You know me, C1. I'm not a fan of Bruno. Like, you know this.
The personal reply I'd say we didn't create no clear-cut chances. Like, we're not saying the performance is perfect.
Yeah,
what we're saying under Ralph, we're improving. And that's the positive. You have to take the positives right now.
Everyone
knew it wasn't going to be a quick. Everyone knew it wasn't going to be a quick fix with United.
Absolutely. Like I said, we've been falling down the mountain for 2.5 years. We've just stopped falling and stood up. That's improvement.
One lost post, all you're going to show. One lost post, all you're going to show social now.
How many draws though? How many draws?
Now, even with the draw,
but at least we're not losing games now.
And we're conceding much less goals as well. Like, I think there's only once under Ralph we've conceded more than 1 goal in a game. Did the clean sheets need to start coming in? Yes, but it's still an improvement. United have still improved defensively. We're just nowhere near the level we need to be. But we've improved in that aspect.
Only Man City have more points than us since Ralph took over.
Yeah, I ain't doing that.
You did this exact same thing when Bruno came in and went on.
But factually, but I'm comparing it to other teams. We're getting the points.
Since then.
Huh? I ain't doing that.
I hear that, but United fans love to do that all the time.
No, I know what you're trying to say, but I'm just saying factually we're the second.
I know what you're trying to say. But
like, people acting like we're struggling big time on the Ralph. We're not.
There's still it's like because people can't see the nuance in it. You can improve, but still have more to go. So you can go from being a 3 out of 10 to a 5 out of 10. Is 5 out of 10 good enough? No, but it's still better than a 3. It's still improvement. Like the controlling of games. We've controlled games against West Ham. Like, we've controlled parts of the game against Brentford. We did it against Villa. We did it against Palace.
That's 4. Half, we were good.
Yeah, like, that's 4. Like, is there still improvements? But we know that some of these players are not good enough. We know some of these players need to be moved on. We know some of these players are squad players. I've spoke in depth on Man United for the entire season about this. Anyone who's watched this channel regular knows I've said this. And all of a sudden, Ralph starts dropping the players we want to see dropped, and we start playing better. No Wan-Bissaka, no... Yeah, serious. No Wan-Bissaka, no Maguire, no Shaw, and we improved defensively.
And even then, when Maguire came back in, he had a good performance.
He did play well. He did. In his defense, I was worried, but he did play well. I give him credit.
But I think Ty said it to me, yeah. Like, that was like the first time you saw Harry Maguire. He's fighting for his place now.
Yes.
He's not comfortable.
Complacency.
Victor Lindelof could come straight back in this game. And then what? Right. Maguire's back on the bench, has to work even harder.
And that's right, because complacency can kill you 110%. You get too complacent, and then Holmes can do it.
Yeah, Bailly's another one.
If Bailly could stay fit, I'd love to see. I've said this before. I'd love to see Bailly run, but Bailly just can't stay fit, which is a major problem. Even when I seen him in the AFCON and he had the protection, he had the headgear on for the protection.
His penalty.
Not sure what it was. Oh, the no look thing.
No, he didn't have no look penalty.
No look thing. The no look thing.
Oh, hey, I can't remember what the tweet was. Yeah, like someone said Bailly could do anything, and United fans will be like, "That's why we love Eric Bailly."
Literally, I sent that to you.
Yeah,
legit. In terms of
and cost us the game in the Champions League final.
That's what. Because we have no success, we just have to grasp at straws. Like him doing the spinner Rooney was the most hilarious shit. Like, we ain't had success in years.
Yeah, bro.
Like, and it was a great spin of Rooney as well. Like, Booker T would have been proud. You know what I'm saying?
I still don't think him doing first turns in the box is
not 35.
Hey, real quick.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Real quick, there's 46 of you watching, and there's only 38 likes. 8 of you who haven't liked it and are watching, you're being stingy, and God sees you, and I hope you know that.
Wow.
Yes. Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. You man happy Ralph Ragnarok to become permanent? No, Saint. I don't want it to become permanent. He needs to go into the consultancy role, bring in his own guy, and improve the relationship between the board and the manager so we can improve our recruitment. I am not trying. The reason why I was so gassed about Ralph Ragnick coming in wasn't him being interim manager. It was the consultancy role. If he had just came in and wasn't going into that, I'd be like, all right, we're kind of stuck. But that type of thing can improve the structure. Liverpool did it, and Cams will tell you, with Is he called Michael Edwards? Is he your guy who oversees your transfers?
Yeah, fun fact as well, the guy that's going to be our new sporting director, he's the one that negotiated all this Luis Diaz stuff. He's the one that negotiated it all. So
and that's
I didn't care when people were saying, oh, Michael Edwards is leaving, because I know what my club's like. We're going to find a competent replacement, and we did. Like, he's just, it's like Michael Edwards has never left with this guy. I think this is his assistant as well. So, we're calm in that aspect.
Too. And that's legit what it is like that kind of, because our recruitment has been shocking. And that's why we have the squad we have, even though there's talent in there. When you spend millions upon millions of pounds, you're accidentally going to stumble across some talent. But we know the squad's imbalance. We know that there's issues that lie in this team. And that's why we have just a mismatch of a squad and a squad full of squad players. And that's the issues Manchester United. But can it be addressed? Yeah. All it takes is 2 good windows. And then that can switch all around. Because I don't believe United are that far off in terms of improving massively. Adding the fact as well, the Premier League is just not good in terms of quality. Because there's no way we should be in a top 4 race. Because everything that could have went wrong this season went wrong. Key injuries to key players, Ollie being in charge, our coaching staff, everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're 4th now. Like, that's how I'm looking at it. And Sam the Man says Koke, DePaul, and Kondogbia over McFred and Bruno. I'm not even disagreeing with this, but that doesn't mean we can't beat Atletico Madrid.
All of those people stink except DePaul.
And another thing, like we've seen it with other games when you beat Man City, for example, before. Our midfield has not been better than Man City's. Just because they have a better midfield than us does not mean they're winning.
This is just a lazy. This is a lazy assessment. Your midfield's worse than theirs, so you definitely gonna lose the game.
Atletico Madrid are going to set up to frustrate Manchester United. Anyone who thinks they're going to sit across to Manchester United and take the game to them has not paid attention to Atletico Madrid in the Champions League against any decent opposition over the last 8 years, right?
I'll do an old reference. Chelsea played Barcelona in 2012 semi-final. Do you know what our midfield started as? I think
it was
Morales and Lampard.
Yep.
Yeah? Against Barcelona's midfield of Busquets, Iniesta, and Xavi. So midfield is where football games are normally won, but anything can happen. Yeah. One of those midfielders has to have, if one of those midfielders has a bad day, it upsets the whole midfield. You know that, right? They work as a unit. You know what I mean?
That's why it's hard to say it was best out of all them, because they all there was like a unit more than individual.
Our midfield stared midfield in the face and took them for a walk.
Exactly. Cruz, Casemiro, and Modric were outworked and outplayed by Kante, Jorginho, and Mount so much that Modric and Cruz in both games looked like sweepers. They were that far back in defense. They were that far back. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, you can all hold that as well. Thank you.
So yeah, something like that doesn't mean that just because Atletico Madrid have a better most teams Manchester United play have a better midfield. Most teams in the Premier League, you could argue we don't have a top 10 midfield now, especially if Donny leaves. But yet we're 4th.
Mm-hmm. And we also got Paul Pogba coming back.
For us, all those people that say you've got a bad midfield. There's only 3 teams above. There's only 3 teams above you. So what does that say about their teams? Everyone's gassing up West Ham. Oh, such a great season. You're below Man United. You rip apart their midfield.
The standards are different, bro.
And our 2 best midfielders are missing. Pogba hasn't played, and Donny just don't play.
With all due respect,
it's not about standards, C1. It's about them ripping apart Man United's midfield. You're still behind them. All this Arsenal fans. Arsenal fan has got the unmitigated gall to Stephen A. Smith, by the way, if anyone doesn't know that. To say, rip apart Man United or Chelsea. Anyway, I don't know why they do that. But their midfield falls to pieces if one of the most overrated players of all time is not in there, and that's Xhaka. Yeah, it falls apart.
Statman, don't say
they got a game called off because Xhaka wasn't in there. 4 days later, they put 4 players out on loan. That's how bad they don't want to play without Xhaka in there. So don't give me that, man.
Yo, go on, Peter. What was you going to say, Peter?
Apologies.
It's not as simple. Like Atletico Madrid, they don't play football. Like they just play terrible.
Trust me.
You can't beat them with McFred and Bruno if you really wanted to. Is that what I would play? Of course not.
They cannot if Bruno's just doing his hero ball stuff, then it's just going to be a long day for United. Giving the ball away against Atletico Madrid is very bad.
But yeah, started to be a bit more disciplined since he's
playing
in the last 2 games. Yeah, but we've seen him do the football for like a couple of games, and then he goes back to doing what he's doing.
Beat Atletico Madrid, you just need to be patient and
clinical.
You need to be clinical and you need to be tidy in midfield. But you will beat them. They don't have
some of that match is very important in that game.
They don't have the outlets to stretch Manchester United going the other way. All they had against us was João Felix, right? Like they don't have like the pacey strikers like that. In their midfield, the players actually like individually they're not at that level in my opinion.
The pool.
Okay, cool. That's one player. Like
he's a guy that's going to unlock doors, though.
Yeah, like he's not going to get on the ball and run the game. Like that's not what the Atletico Madrid do. They're going to set up in their stupid 6-3-1, and they're going to play for a 0-0 in the first leg.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they always do.
Yep.
They're missing Carrasco as well.
Yeah, Carrasco's shit, man.
Look what Howden Allen says. This is a great season for Arsenal and a poor one for United. Levels.
Yep.
Levels, right?
That's because the standards are different, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a good survey to cut you off. Yeah, if you finish 8th back to back and then you're in a top 4 race, that is a good season. Yes.
Yeah.
But absolutely.
Like United finished second last season. If they finish outside the top 4,
but I think what we're saying is like flawless.
Unless we win the Champions League.
Flawless will finish 4th and they'll be happy for a little bit, but he knows it's still been a poor season for United overall, right? I mean, the way you played. Finishing 4th out of
it's the bare minimum. That's why I don't celebrate it. Like when people are like, "Oh, top 4, this and that." I said that from the start of the season. That is the bare minimum because I believe Manchester United have the 4th best squad and the 4th best team in the league. Therefore, we should finish 4th. There's no way we should finish behind Arteta, Conte, who's gone into Spurs and said the level of Spurs is not that high. David Moyes at West Ham. Who's the other one? Yeah, they're the free team. No way we should finish behind either of those.
We finished. Do you know how embarrassing it is when Chelsea fans pick up 4th place? And I have to think about, we finished behind Ole Gunnar Solskjaer twice. And one of those seasons, he started off behind us. We finished behind him. How embarrassing for you to big up finishing 4th. We mocked Arsenal for this, and we still do for decades, that they say finishing 4th is a prize, or they big it up. I don't want to finish 4th. That's a poor season to me if we finish 4th. Now, it depends, obviously, if you win the Champions League, it's not going to be a poor season, that's fine. But if you just finish 4th, I'm not celebrating that. I'm still holding an inquest about what went wrong. You know what I mean?
I already know what went wrong with Mike, but it's like bare minimum 4th. I've said the FA Cup, you can definitely win and then just run it. Go deeper into the Champions League, and I've said it before, it's all about the draw in the Champions League. Getting a favourable draw can definitely hinder you or help you. Absolutely, I agree with you, Bainsy. And I hope me and you are celebrating a Champions League win, fam. I hope so, fam.
Give me Lille, Villarreal, and I the easiest one in the semis, and that's fine.
If we win the Champions League, me and you are rolling out the night after, Bainsy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you,
you're stepping out.
United win the Champions League, I'll call Ronaldo the greatest of all time.
If we anyhow we win the Champions League, no one's gonna chat to me ever again.
He has to be the goal if they win the Champions League.
Statman, you would die if you were crying for Europa League. So yeah, that makes sense.
Exactly.
You'd cry on stream. You know what I'm saying?
What? I'd love to see it.
Yeah, I know you would. I know you would. I'd love to see it. I'm with you, Bainsy.
You guys would have cried to win the Carabao Cup. I mean, not the Carabao Cup.
Did I hear that right? You cried because you won the Europa League.
No, we lost the Europa League.
Oh, I cried because we were in the Europa League. That's what I cried. I don't want to be.
No, but I can't lie. Imagine, like 20 penalties deep, like the emotions of that.
I'm just thinking.
I complete side notes. Go on, team. Sorry, go on, team.
Out against Frankfurt, I didn't care, Chief. Like,
I didn't care either.
No,
I was like, if we lose, because I was thinking, like, if we lose, we're still gonna get 3rd.
You have to remember the stands are different.
We haven't won a trophy in 4 years, yeah.
Five.
But yeah, you're out here wanting us to pick the toughest possible route to win a trophy, innit? Make it make sense.
Yeah, you want Liverpool, Bains. Don't forget that. You want Liverpool.
Make it make sense.
Mountains are there to be climbed.
Well, you two have one in the you two and Ryan, man. Jesus Christ. As I was saying anyway, complete side note and now just seeing
that would be Jesus.
Oh Christ. Jesus, what the simp, Sierra, Indigo, Mike, Papa, Simp, Daniel, Deal. That's them.
We've got a United finish 3rd place prediction. Very bold.
Hey Z, I hope you're right. You know what I'm saying in that.
Very, very bold. But yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, they've just announced as well that Fury versus White for boxing heads. I'm a boxing fan. Is going down, people. Frank Warren and Queensberry won the purse bid, so it is going ahead. So we are gonna see Tyson Fury versus Dillian White at some point.
Could be over here, man.
That's about.
I think I heard they might talk about doing it in Cardiff.
Oh, is it? I'm all for it. I just want to see it. The build up to that bout is gonna be exceptional.
The press conference.
Oh yeah.
My God.
They're gonna talk so much shit to each other.
That'd be better than the fight. The conference.
Yeah.
Hey, Abdul, with all due respect, what do you know about your club winning Champions League, mate? Why are you talking about this? Leave the European Cups to the European Cup winners. What are we doing?
Who does he support?
Who does he support?
Arsenal. Let's not do this.
Is he an Arsenal fan? Why did I think he was a United fan?
Oh.
This guy always switching teams. I don't know. He was bigging up City the other week.
Any Arsenal fan talking about European Cup is like me talking about fitness. Just don't watch. You know what I mean? I have no. You know, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, this guy hyped it up. I don't know. Like what? I thought he was United for some reason. But this guy always switching. Like he switched from the Lakers to the Bucks. I've seen him backing up Manchester City. Like,
even I'm not switching to another team, man. I'm like,
Arsenal or City. That's a combined 0 European Cups, mate. Hold that.
Yeah, the Milwaukee Lakers, man. I don't know. What are you saying, Saint? Who free flawless? What you say? Say that again. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to. Obviously, we'll bring back big fights, big nights only as well. For that, we'll bring back the boxing show. For obviously when that gets announced.
Ryan, you get emotional winning the Carabao Cup, man. That's what you said to us.
No, he gets emotional when he's in McDonald's. He gets emotional if the woman behind who's serving him in a corner shop calls him darling. Like that's Ryan for you, man. You know
Ryan said I'd get emotional because we haven't been to Wembley for 6 years, and I'm like, okay.
We'll just get you a stadium tour. It's really not that deep.
That's what I said. Yes, we just gave him a stadium tour.
We looked in and the stadium tours are like £20 or something. Like,
we'll all put in, man. We'll all put a $5. Yeah, me, Cams, Peter, and Winter Surf will put in the £5. There you go. You know what I'm saying? And Bainsy can have the pound in. There we go. Yeah. It's calm. Timo can pay the Uber. Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Fuck yeah, though.
This is a ridiculous statement, by the way, but still.
Hey, that's your guy, fam.
Wow.
That's your guy.
Hang on, pot, kettle,
wait. You do realize it's only Energy Drink Cup, right? Let's say if Chelsea win, that's not a trophy. Like I would not be emotional as Ryan would. At the end of the day, it's a trophy.
You get emotional over NBA games. What are you talking? You're crashing pots and pans around.
Yeah.
You're yelling at your TV in the regular season.
Yeah, come on, man.
Don't lie. Don't lie to the
I'm invested, but at the same time, mountains are there to be climbed.
Why do we keep saying this line?
One more time.
Why do we keep saying this line? What does that have to do with his?
He'll eventually trade in his mountains are there to be climbed for wins at some point.
Yeah, like what is that got to do? Mountains, it's so. All right, what happens when you don't climb? You ain't climbing the mountain currently. The mountain just getting bigger and bigger.
How about saying this? How about turnovers are not made to happen? How about that?
Yeah. You might have you had 19 turnovers yesterday.
Are we doing Lakers versus Hornets today? Yes.
They are. I will not be here, though, people. I will. Big up J Social.
Are they playing Watford? Is that why we're doing it? They're playing Watford. I don't want to say play Charlotte. But...
Oh my goodness! Hey, maybe they can win if they're playing Watford. Maybe they can win.
We have more of a chance, maybe.
I got Roy Hodgson blocking Russell Westbrook at the rim. I'm not gonna lie in that. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit out of here.
Roy Hodgson taking Westbrook in the low post.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Dennis driving into the paint.
It's Roy from downtown.
Yes, sir.
Boys. Come on, Roy.
Rolls Royce Roy in the building. You know what I'm saying? Dennis just driving into the paint, dunking on AD. You know what I'm saying? It's getting me. Sa just pulverizing LeBron like Nick Claxton did. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Yup. Let's talk about it.
Ben Foster.
Punched on by some random dreadlocks. It's crazy.
Series Backman just grabbing rebounds. You know what I'm saying? And over Hart and Tucker. Like, yo, you can see that happening. Timo, you know you are laugh, fam. You know you are laugh.
Timo, what's worse? Watching the Lakers get folded every other day, or Worldwide Chelsea against Sarcasm City TV?
Not watching the Lakers stuff.
Still a bit of fighting, yeah. That's okay.
Ain't no fight. They ain't message me. There ain't no fight, man. They don't want it.
Can I just ask Timo a question? What was your trump card in the last? Because we swept you 4-0. But what was your trump card that you guys get?
There's my other guy who came in yesterday. There's a new guy. That's one of my guys, isn't it?
Oh, was that? Oh, that was the guy who when they
Well, the
went.
Mafia kid, it's one of my guys.
Okay, cool. Mafia.
They don't
kid.
want it, man. They ain't send me no message. They don't want the smoke.
You are so. I cannot wait for the day. Me and Flawless are sat back in defence, right? Because that's our normal positions. Watching Tox, Cams, Monts, and Ethan. Big up to them all. Face you guys.
You ain't trying to see. You see that I'm saying that right now. Our front four over any quarter in the history of football. Over BBC,
Hey, you know
MSN. I'm telling you right now, you are not trying to see Cams, Tox, Monts, and Ethan.
I need to roll back and start playing again, bro.
Do you know what?
Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you recruit Ryan again, though?
You can take Ryan. How about you take him? You take Ryan. Free transfer. Yeah. You can take Ryan.
We will put Ryan in jail.
Actually, we don't want anything for him. Just take him. It's
just take him. You know what I'm saying? You don't want nothing from him. You know what I mean? I'll PayPal you £5. To take him. I PayPal you £5.
We'll pay you to take him.
There you go. You can take him in. That's how generous I am.
Just send us the address where you want him dropped off. That's all.
Yeah, serious. I'll pay his Uber to wherever. You get what I'm saying? In that the Wi-Fi bill, whatever, fam. The P, everything.
We wish you well on your future endeavors.
Yeah, 100%. Because then I'll be watching your stream and hearing you lot play with Ryan. I've played with Ryan. I know what it's like. You know what I'm saying? We've played programs. Trust me. I'm telling you.
Ryan, pass the ball.
Nah. The one where he was on his phone or whatever.
When he was on his phone, or when he went toilet. What do you want to talk about?
Nah, while he's on his phone, while we're in the trenches trying to clear the ball.
I'm sorry, Ryan. We don't mean to. Wow.
Oh, the clip of Monts where Monts says for like 10 seconds, square it, square it, square it, square it, square it, square it. And he's still running with the ball. It's like, square it, square it.
At least he's trying. At least he's trying.
Hey, Bainsy, you can take him in it. You know what I'm saying? You can take him. You lot can go to Worldwide Chelsea, be the Asian York and Cole. Run that. You know what I'm saying? In that. That's what you man can do.
I forgot you were on our team. You were holding.
Let's not forget Statman cut out in Division 8, was it?
7. Hey, we cut Statman and we only got relegated like once after that. Very interesting.
Statman with the virus. It was the virus.
Statman moving like CR7.
Listen,
I know you got dip.
At the end of the day, you didn't respect greatness.
Okay.
The greatness left.
We did. That's why we're on the team.
And you still have you won Division 1 yet?
Yeah, we're in Division 1.
No,
we ain't played yet. We ain't played yet in Division 1. We haven't played yet. We haven't started.
You haven't won it.
Yeah, because we're not started.
I think you
like how you saying that? Like that's like saying, "Oh, you haven't won it. You haven't won the Champions League yet. We've not started. The campaign's not started yet.
Listen, couldn't care less.
The campaign's not started.
Or are you still homeless?
Huh?
He's still in the stands, man.
I'll be honest, I have not opened.
He's still in the stands,
the last 3 months.
Statman Bains. Now he's Standman Bains, man. He's in the stands still. You know what I'm saying?
Who'd you get?
I feel
Who did you pack?
Who'd you get?
Who'd you get?
Who is it?
Oh, you got Rudiger, mad.
Yes. Well, yo, go on, Bainsy. I know. Yeah, plug what you got to plug before you leave. Because we're gonna close out the show shortly.
Live with Saeed now, on his channel.
Oh my god!
Head over to Saeed TV, people. And again, Jesus Christ, Timo, large up Saeed, who rattled like so many people because he was on Rio Ferdinand's podcast and that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, large up Saeed. Go head over there.
People, so many.
Yes.
Oh,
I beg someone clips Timo his reactions to packing players and people.
Facts.
Do you know what the problem is? Do you know what the problem is, Flawless? Let me tell you the problem. Someone tweeted it. Literally, it's that Rio Ferdinand knows who Saeed is and he doesn't know who they are. Despite them being this all top red, supporting United through thick and thin. Rio knows who Saeed is and doesn't know who they are. That absolutely burns them.
I would say this.
That's a valid point.
I'll say this: instead of concentrating your efforts trying to bring someone down because they've got an opportunity and they've taken it, why don't you work harder to get that opportunity yourself if you want to?
Facts.
Why don't you do that? You know,
Surfer, that doesn't make sense.
I know it doesn't. I know it's logic. Logic to illogical people. But you know what I mean? Do you know when someone gets on something that I know that I've been on a stream with them? I don't think. I think one or two things. If I wanted to go full time in this, I would try, but I don't want to. You know, or I go, that's great. You know, and I'm gonna next time I see them, I'm gonna big them up because they've done well. You know what I mean?
And that's why I bigged them up yesterday, bigged them up on the timeline, bigged them up again today. And further on to your point as well, Cams, is not only does Rio know who Saeed is, he also rates him that highly to bring him onto his podcast. because he could have picked anybody. So shout out to Saeed, shout out to James Redmond, shout out to Culture Cams and the whole gang who are all over there. You love to see content creators doing it.
Like any other people that were on there? No, Culture Cams or
probably Culture Cams would have got it. Not as much as Saeed, but Culture Cams would have got it. Definitely.
What about Steve? And this isn't anything against Steve because I think he's fantastic. All right, I think he winds people up. I love it, but was anyone having to go because he was on there or? James,
I saw something earlier. I'm not going to mention it on here, but I saw something. I don't know if any of you saw it yet, but Rio took down the video on his channel. They took down the video. If you don't know,
is it? That's sad to see, man.
I'll tell you after why I think.
Yeah. Tell us after. But either way, it's still a big. Either way, because I don't know the reasoning, so we'll get obviously Cams will tell us off there. So I don't know the reasons as to why, but big up and regardless of the video getting taken down. Whatever the reasons is, because it could be valid, it could be not. That's a whole other conversation. Big up to Saeed for being on there, and he's gonna continue to grow in it. Like the amount of I know his social numbers went up. He trended yesterday, 14K tweets.
Oh, he was trending.
14K tweets, man, trended. I'm saying.
What people don't realize is that it's like when people press dislike on a video. You know, it's not traction. It's traction. It's traction, right? It's like. So you mentioning him, or even you atting him because you think you're big and clever.
That comment. Oh, from H22, that comment's elite. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah. That's the joke that everyone's running with Cam. Shout out to.
Oh, that meme format is beautiful. It's
the picture as well, yo. The picture adds to it. The picture adds to it. And Star Sailor, what happened with Saeed is. On Rio Ferdinand's channel, he had the 5 podcast that he shouted. Saeed was on there, Culture Cams was on there, James Redmond, Big Steve, there was a couple others as well. I haven't managed to watch it, obviously it's been taken down, but people just hating in it. I already knew when I seen it, like people gonna hate. Because obviously Rio's a legend of the club, and he shouldn't be associated with someone as toxic as Saeed.
Is Rio Ferdinand supposed to put out a tweet making sure that everyone that follows him likes everyone that goes on his shows? Is that what he's supposed to do?
Facts.
I just want to know that, that's all. Do you know what? Also, you don't have to watch it.
Yep.
You know that there is that choice. You don't have to watch it. You're not forced to watch it.
Facts. 110% facts. But we go close out the show, people. Make sure you subscribe to Statman Bains' channel. The link is in the title as well. Big up to Surfer. Big up to C1, Cams, Peter, and Timo as well for joining us. We're gonna make this regular on Stats, Facts, and Vibes. We'll do more. Obviously, if it's a hot topic, we'll cover that, but we'll do more Q&As. But this show will be back on Friday, so you can catch it here every Friday, 5:30 p.m. And then you can catch it on Bains' Twitch, 5 p.m. or half 5 p.m. Just keep a lookout. But yeah, every Friday here, Stats, Facts, and Vibes. Every Monday on Statman Bains' Twitch. But large up you lot. We're back tonight. There is no ballers at the bridge, but I believe the Dons here are holding down the Lakers versus the Hornets. I won't be around people. I have a performance that I need to actually get ready for, so I'm on stage. So that's why I'm not just slacking. I would love to be here to see the Lakers take another L, but unfortunately, I can't be.
That is Tots on stage. It's not me.
Yes, it's not Surfer.
I know we sound.
Oh my god!
It sounded look very similar, but yes,
exactly,
that's what it is. Do not get it confused. And exactly. Sometimes I can't tell the difference.
If I'm not gonna lie. His face though, in one of these gigs, that may be me, but I'm not spoiling anything.
There you go, people. There you go. But we go close out the show. I'm glad you lot have enjoyed this, and this has been the Stats, Facts, and Vibes podcast on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.